Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Guys, today we are taking a look at the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We're already on episode 4. This one's called The Whole World's Watching. Now, this series has been a lot of fun. It's been action-packed, and I've just really been enjoying it, if I'm honest. There's some of the backstory maybe Oak and I aren't quite catching being casual Marvel fans, but either way, it's still enjoyable.
Yeah, action-packed would be a pretty big understatement for the last episode that we got. Some interesting revelations as far as the Super Serum and a lot of people throwing down some new characters. So I'm really excited to see where this episode brings us.
All right, with that being said, let's go! Now, is this going to be a flashback? It is. All right. What a flashback.
We murdered our king T'Chaka at the UN. Men who chose us. It's ours, White Wolf. And we come for him.
All right, well, now we got a ticking clock now. You know, just seeing that little flashback with Bucky, I really want to see more of him in upcoming Marvel movies.
Yeah, his character's pretty complex. Not a bad little place, huh?
The Wakandans are here. They want Zemo.
Wow, busted him out right away.
Yeah, I suppose he wants everybody to know what's going on.
Really is radicalized, but there has to be a peaceful way to stop her.
The desire to become a superhuman cannot be separated from supremacist ideals.
Ugh, that's an interesting point of view.
Yep.
You're wrong, Zemo. You've never corrupted Steve.
Touché. But there has never been another Steve Rogers, has there?
One of a kind, Steve Rogers.
After condemning this latest action by the radical group known as the Flag Smashers, the GRC formally began drafting legislation known as the Patch Act, which would seek to restore traditional border regulations and fast-track the return to normalcy.
Oh, they want more border regulations.
Yeah, the opposite of what they wanted.
Can deny the worldwide reach of this group is growing, as is the danger.
Well, I mean, you can't go around 86ing people and not expect them to be...
I don't think the rest of that group agrees with what Carly did.
No.
I mean, we saw the guy that was in the car with her right away.
Yep.
I remember it being beautiful.
Reset, restore, rebuild.
See what you can find out here.
Look at that coat. Just screams, I'm a bad guy.
It does.
That belt buckle.
Looks like an 80s seatbelt.
You heard of Donya Madani?
Everybody's leaving the room. Uh-oh.
Hey, wait.
Spidey senses ought to be going off right about now.
Global Repatriation Council promised to send more teachers. Lies. That was 6 months ago.
What's your name? Maybe I can make a call.
I know who you are, but I can't trust you. I'm sorry.
Wow, they even know they're Avengers. They still don't trust them.
My old friend, Donya, passed away. Did you know her?
Yes.
Would like to pay my last respects. You know where her funeral will be.
Oh, that easy.
Candy.
That's all it took. Not Falcon walking around banging on doors.
Do you see these men there? They're very bad. That's our little secret, okay?
It's always the bad guys. They're so charismatic, and you like them.
Funeral is this afternoon.
Is he being honest?
Keep talking.
Leaving you to turn on me once we get to Carly. I prefer to keep my leverage.
You want to see what someone can do with leverage?
Take it easy. Don't age him. He's just going to extort you into that stupid head tilt thing. Use a trustworthy set of eyes on the camp.
You got any more tricks in your bag?
I may or may not have access to a satellite or two. Let me see what I can do.
Thank you.
Access to a satellite.
Broker went apeshit when he heard about Nagel. He wants the serum back. You killed the golden goose. And Carly.
Wonder if she's going to be in some hot water when they find out she's helping these guys out. Oh, it's easy to push when you're a super soldier.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the
That's
serum?
Where that she's been keeping it.
What was there, 7 of them left? 1, 2, 3, 8 left.
Yeah.
I didn't think there could be another Captain America until I met you.
She did blow up a building.
What we're doing will outlive the legacy of that shield.
That shield is a monument to a bygone era. A reminder of all the people history just left out. I think that shield should be destroyed.
She's going to wear it?
Serum is how we make change. But first we pay our respects to Mama Dunya.
I suppose.
It's for you guys to be pulling this shit. Ah,
Huh.
believable explanation.
Take it easy before it gets weird.
Know where Carly is.
It's the council soldiers dealing with trauma, okay? This is right in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, I know. And I know those soldiers, which is why I know this is a bad idea.
Wait, John. If you can talk her down, might be worth a try.
We'll deal with you later.
I'm sure it will all come to an agreeable conclusion. My associate is just up ahead.
Associate.
Can you show us the way?
I'm starting to wonder if that little girl's up to something else instead.
I mean, I don't know. Somebody offers her candy and then says she's going to give him a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Hey, you got 10 minutes.
Really?
And we're doing things my way.
Aggressive. But I get it.
Where do they keep the handcuffs? Were they in his back belt or?
Yeah, he might have had a pouch on his belt, maybe.
Yeah, pouch.
I was alone. Until Mama Dunya. A lot of you here, Mama Dunya saved me. Clothed me. You taught me that we have to do for each other. Because they won't.
I think she was calm that he didn't just jump right in.
Mm-hmm.
Labeled us as criminals for pushing back. But the struggle is what brings us all together. People who have nothing in common. But we are, after all, simply one world and one people.
Yeah, she's talking to Falcon just as much as she's talking to all of them.
Yeah.
What's going on with the new Captain America there?
He's a little tense.
Yeah.
A little tense.
Saw you back there.
Came alone. It doesn't have to be a war, Carly.
Started a war as soon as they kicked us out of our new homes and onto the street. All around the world need me, millions of them.
Right, I can't speak for millions, but I understand you. Understand your frustration. I understand your helplessness.
I suppose half the people disappear. That means there's homes for everybody.
Yeah.
If I'm making the world a better place.
It's not a better place if you're killing people. It's just different.
You're either brilliant or just hopelessly optimistic.
And I'll be a little bit of both.
No.
It's getting real antsy.
No, this is a bad idea.
It hasn't been 10 minutes, John, just sit tight.
Don't do that. Don't patronize me. Going in.
Not your enemy. I agree with your fight. Just can't get with the way you're fighting it.
And I'm sure she wouldn't either.
Oof, that's a tough.
So this is what that was?
No, Carly,
Tricking
wait.
me until your backup arrived.
No, I think we had enough time to talk.
You and that
Why don't you
civil-
Yeah, they're not stopping him.
Ah, Zemo got out.
Of course, Zemo got out. You think handcuffs are holding Zemo? Whose eyes are those? Oh, he just straight shot her.
Yeah, I mean, you might be a super soldier. You still bleed.
All the serum.
Yep.
this what I think it is?
Oh, there's 7 of them. That's almost all of them. Oh.
Yep. Was she able to grab one of them?
Yep.
Okay. Oh. No, she didn't get that one. I thought he shot when she was reaching for it, but now look who's got an opportunity.
Oh, he can become the real next Captain America.
Yep. Because I know we had questions as to whether or not he was just athletically gifted or had the serum, but I guess we know our answer now.
What did we miss?
Waited too long.
I wonder how she heals.
It's the Pale Broker.
A revolutionary on borrowed time, Middle Girl. I want the serum back, or I will fight.
Oh, no.
Well, about that.
I know a way that we can deal with Sam without getting involved in a direct fight.
Yeah. You propose we do that?
We separate them, and then we kill Captain America.
So easy, huh?
Shouldn't have given him the shield.
I didn't give him the shield.
Well, Steve definitely didn't.
Jesus.
I had Carly and you overstepped. He's actually proven himself useful today. We're gonna need all hands on deck for whatever's coming next.
How do you want the rest of this conversation to go, Sam, huh? Put down your shield? Make it fair?
Oh.
Oh.
Well, things got real interesting now. That wasn't 8 hours, was it?
Release him to us now.
Guess it was.
America. Down the pointy sticks, and we can talk this through, huh?
Pointy, they went right into a wall.
Or Melage don't have jurisdiction here.
The Dora Milaje have jurisdiction wherever the Dora Milaje find themselves to be.
I think we got off on the wrong foot.
Oh! He's just sipping his drink watching.
Looking strong, John.
Kyle, let's talk about this.
Is he going to use this as as a chance to walk out the door?
Yeah. I'll exit stage left. Ooh.
Well, that was interesting. Right through the belt.
Oh, she knows the pressure points.
Whoa. She literally just took off his arm.
Yeah. Must have known the combination to get the arm off. Oh.
Vich.
You know they could do that?
No.
What?
This is going to push him over the edge. Now he
He's a
knows.
super soldier.
Yep. He can't beat him without it. Now he wants that serum more than ever now. Take it in the next 5 seconds if he could.
I can't believe he pulled in El Chapo.
The chance to take the serum, would you do it?
Hells yeah.
Be worried about how it might change you.
Or just makes a person more themselves, right? Probably Morgenthau, Steve Rogers.
That's a fair point.
You already have 3 medals of honor. You consistently make the right decisions in the heat of battle.
It doesn't seem that way lately.
Excellence to make sure I never forget the worst day of my life.
Shit. Yeah.
In Cap, it's the first time I've had the chance to do something that actually feels right.
I'd imagine how many lives we could have saved that day if we had that serum.
I know.
Oh, he's going to do it.
He totally is going to do it. But don't you need to have like the whole
no,
infrastructure?
Remember that's what they were saying earlier. You don't need it anymore. You don't need all that.
You can just do the serum and that's it.
Yeah, that's what they were saying in an earlier episode.
Good thing you're here for me, Oak.
But they said it burns really bad.
Yeah, I remember that.
I need to meet with Sam alone. I'm going to send you the coordinates to pass along.
Why me?
Because he needs to know that I'm serious. I need to know that he won't betray my trust again. Otherwise, instead of meeting Sam here, I can always meet with you and AJ and Lil Cass there.
Wow. Jesus. Wow, she just went hardcore, going after his family.
Yep.
Seems like her methods are getting a little aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
She said, come along.
I'm coming with you.
Carly!
Not very alone.
No.
And he's got his suit on just in case.
I'm not hiding behind a shield. If I were to kill you, it'd be meaningless. I was going to ask you to join me. Do the world a favor and let me go.
It's got her satellites going.
Oh, they got a tracker on Walker. Oh, I suppose the government's got a...
I'll send you the location. Go.
Oh, Captain America with a gun?
Yeah.
That's new, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't recall ever seeing Steve Rogers using one.
He didn't need one. He had his shield.
Lamar.
Wait, that guy's name is Lamar? Come on, really?
See a tri-lam?
Uh-oh. Hey, I thought he would have been better with one of those javelins that the Wakandans had.
He's thinking about it. Oh! Whoa!
Do you think she called Sam to meet her there because she knew Captain America would follow and she wanted to find him?
That could be.
Huh.
Wouldn't be far off, but Walker here, he's so overmatched. Superhero landing. Wait a minute.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he did take it.
You do. They've got Lamar.
I was wondering how long it would take for it all to kick in. I guess it's pretty
kidnapped his
quick.
buddy and he decided that was that. Always have a knife in your butt pocket is the lesson here.
Mm-hmm.
So super soldier versus a more trained super soldier with a vibranium arm.
Yeah.
Not a fair fight.
Nope. The old White Wolf's going to win that one every time. Oh, he's in the wing.
What's with all the knives?
What a great line. What's with all the knives?
That's something his dad would say.
That is such a Kurt Russell line. What's with all the knives? Oh, that's a new trick.
Oh.
Oh, is he dead?
Yeah.
Hey.
They served together.
Yeah,
too.
must have done his neck or something when he hit the stone. Oh, he's going to lose it now.
No questions anymore.
Nope.
He's gonna 86 this dude.
Big time.
Where is she?
Oh, is everybody going to see him? Everybody's going to see him do it.
Yep.
No way. Oh.
Oh, and it's all on camera.
Yep. Right in the middle of a square. Well, I don't know what you thought was going to happen, Carly. You took out his best friend.
Oh, what a shot.
Yeah. What? Oh, what an ender. Wow. Well, I don't know how many times I could say wow, but what an episode that was, folks. Just early on, before we get into what actually happened, we definitely need more of Bucky Barnes and we need more of Zemo. I don't know if they can get their own movie or something can happen with that, but those two actors are so good and their characters have so much, backstory and depth to them. I would really like to see more of them. So I'm really glad that this series is out there. Now, it felt like for a little bit that some of the people that were working with Carly and the Flag Smashers, that they weren't too sure of the way she was doing things with her plans. And I mean, I still don't think some of them are. I don't think they agree with what she's doing. And I think even she has some internal struggle with it. You can see she's kind of opening up to Sam a little bit on that. But boy, old John Walker went off the rails on this episode. You had a feeling right from the start that he was a little bit off. There was maybe something about him. And I loved the line that Lamar Hoskins said about, well, all power does is just make you more of who you already are. And I think that's a fantastic line. That's 100% true, especially in this world. So, it's just so crazy that everybody saw what he did right in front of everybody. They had that shot with the blood on the end of the shield and him standing there because, obviously Captain America's taken people out before. I mean, if it's monsters of some kind or, the robots or whatever it might be, guys, help me out. I don't know he's had to have taken out bad guys before, right?
I'm sure something. Well, yeah, fighting, back in World War II in the original one. I mean, but this was this is a completely different scenario.
A guy was begging.
This was a guy on his back with his hands up, saying it wasn't me, I didn't do it, and he, I think Steve Rogers would have cuffed him or said, "You need to come to justice,"
maybe punched him and knocked him out.
Not the case here. I mean, he just boom, boom, boom.
And
you saw a lot of rage. That wasn't, again, that wasn't justice. That was vengeance. Now, for him, justice for his friend. And I don't think, people would, I don't want to say blame him, but at the end of the day, that guy didn't do it. He's just the one he caught up to. And, as Mason Quinn had mentioned, I don't think a lot of Carly's crew is in agreement with what she's doing. So, that guy looked like he was hesitating too when all those fights were going down. So it's tough, and Carly's watching. Now, it's an interesting, predicament Carly's in. It's like, okay, do you realize what you're doing is causing harm to the people? And this has turned into something you didn't want it to be? Or do you keep going harder? Because Carly wants to take out Captain America. She made no bones about that because she feels like he is a symbol of the oppression that's happening. It was interesting, and I apologize if I missed it in previous episodes, but Carly said we had homes and then we were pushed out. So it seems like, basically when the blip happened, you lose 50% of the population, the people who were homeless, the people who didn't have anywhere to go. Hey, these vacant homes, we can go here, right? So it seems like they had places to go. The whole world came together, so that was a little bit more interesting. You found out why there was refuge camps. It's like if I came back after 5 years and somebody's in my house, like, hey, not for nothing, but that was my house. I would like it back now. And then, well, where are they going to go? So it's a strange predicament. Of course, there's a lot of different sides of an argument you could make on the morality of what she's doing, but she's taking lives, and like you said, or like they had said, it's innocent people. Captain America, we saw him, in the heat of battle with bad guys, and it's like, look, there's people who might do things that you don't agree with, or have policies that you don't agree with. But, they had said in the beginning, one of the people who had died in the bombing was a dad with new 2 kids who had just started the job. And it's like...
And Carly even said they were just roadblocks in my way and I'd do it again. Now, she may have been kind of in the heat of the argument saying that, little, but it definitely hit a lot more closer to home when it was one of her own guys.
Yeah, so often, when it's the Avengers movies, at least, have usually, in most cases, made it pretty clear who's the good guy, who's the bad guy. Now, of course, Thanos, there's a lot of people that have made interesting arguments about the benefits of the world with the population reduction. That's a whole nother discussion to be had. But now it seems like there's all kinds of blur between good and bad. And, in all the Marvel movies I've watched, there's definitely some powerful imagery. But Captain America standing there with blood on that shield from somebody he just took out, that's powerful imagery.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Him taking the serum, you thought like he's, this upstanding soldier who's done all this stuff. We got our answer. He was just very athletic, and strong.
Yep.
And in his head, I think he, when he said, imagine what we could have done in Afghanistan if we had the serum. So in his head, I don't know that it's 100% to do good. It feels like he just wants power,
Yeah.
But,
Well, I think he views the Flag Smashers as terrorists, somebody who need to be eradicated, and that's what he's doing, because that's what he did as a soldier. He would go in and neutralize the threat.
In the real world, as soldiers and as military and as people who have to fight wars, I think the upper hand is who's got more soldiers and who's got better weapons.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's really what it comes down to at the end of the day, right? The people with more soldiers, better weapons, more weapons are usually the ones that come out on the winning side. And they weren't going to battle with a bunch of super soldiers, and so in his head, he did what he needed to. But like I said, a lot of gray area here and what's right and what's wrong and everything else in between.
Yeah, I love the complexity of all the characters on the show. Like you said, Oak, it's not just right and wrong, and it's very simple and laid out for you. We've done a number of shows, I think, where that's kind of been the case, and I always really like that when the characters are so much more complex. I think I said earlier, when Zemo was getting the information from the little girl, I was like, it's always the bad guys who are so charismatic and fun to watch on the screen. But everybody kind of has a little bit of gray to them in this series, so definitely enjoyable.
Yeah, I'm really, really curious to see what happens now. Like previously, it was like, okay, what's going to happen next? What happens next? What happens next? Now it's like, okay, there's got to be consequences. So I'm really excited to get into the next episode.
Absolutely. Well, guys, we will do that very soon. So for the Appleton Oak, I'm Mason Quinn. This has been Bad Medicine. That was the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and we'll see you right back here for the next one.